haven't posted in so long, but I just thought that I would come on here and chat because I have been reading Grotesque by Natuso Kirino, which is I'm about like 70% in, and I don't know if you've read the book Out by her. It's by the same author. It's like a Japanese thriller book. I loved that book. It was so fast paced, so engaging. With this one, she does tackle the same, or if not similar, dark themes in this book as Out. But the issue that I have with this book is that some of the descriptions, they just don't really add anything, I feel like, to the plot. I don't know. I feel like I have this problem where I just read, if I like one book by an author, I feel like I have to read all their books. It's the same thing with songs. If I like one song that an artist drops, I'm like, oh, I have to listen to all their songs. But it's like, girl, sometimes I shouldn't do that. But anyway, so if you don't know, this book follows two sisters. No, it follows three women who go to the same high school, and they're offered the same opportunities. They go to this very nice high school, very like a private high school in Japan, and you see the different paths they take in life. Like, there are two sisters. One of them is like conventionally beautiful, and the other one is average looking, but she works really hard and becomes like very successful, like for her own way anyway. Like, she works at a firm, like she's in the corporate world. She's not like wealthy or anything. But the other sister, who's conventionally beautiful, she becomes a prostitute. Like, she becomes a sex worker, and so does the other girl that this story talks about, who goes to their school. But with her, the difference is she has like a day job, an honest job, and during the day, and then at night she's a sex worker. So this book is just following like what led these women to take these paths when they're offered the same opportunities. And this author is making a lot of commentary about how Japanese women are treated in society, and how a lot of it is focused on like youthfulness, beauty, and what's expected of them from men and stuff like that, and just how fucked up like gender is pretty much, and like expectations. So like, it's very interesting, I will say. I guess my issue with this book is that I think I was expecting something similar to Out, where it's like a fast-paced Japanese thriller where everything is just moving so fast. But this kind of like more of a character study, because oh, I forgot to mention, like, this is spoiled in like the beginning of the book, but like two of these women are found murdered in the Love Hotel, or just the hotel, by the same man. But you also get his perspective about like what led him to do such a thing and stuff like that. And you hear his life story, and it just makes you think like, what leads people to do bad things as well, is what this author is questioning. But it's very interesting. But I think I went in expecting this fast-paced like thriller, but I really got like a character study about these different characters. And in addition to these three women and the person that murdered the two sex workers, I'm not spoiling this, it's in the beginning of the book, you're also following a fourth character who was like the school smart. Like, she was like a very like focused on school, making sure she's getting grades. She becomes a doctor, and then she ends up joining like this cult. And like, it's just like, I feel like when you're younger and society sets up like this path for you to get a good education and this and that, I think the author is also questioning like, when you're put in this bubble of where everything's kind of like handed to you, and if you just work hard you'll be okay in life. Like, she questions like, is that good enough? Because like, why does this character end up joining like this religious cult, trying to find something, like trying to like fill some sort of void? Like, how does that happen to someone that's educated, that's a doctor, that's making good money, that's married, that has all these things that's supposed to like check off, like a list that you're supposed to check off in life, And like, dang, okay, I was kind of like talking crap about this book and how I wasn't like enjoying it because it wasn't fast paced. But now that I'm like talking about it, I'm just like, this is kind of like a great book. I think if you stick with it, it's very good. I think it's saying a lot. Dang. Yeah, I'm so glad I'm making this video. But anyway, I'm like 70 something% and I'm almost done. I think I could finish this in a day or two. But yeah, Grotesque by Natuso Kirino. But yeah, thanks for watching.